So, 3 things to remember, okay? Grip position needs to be across the fingers there in the left hand, okay? If it gets up in the lifeline now, your grip's going to be with that little finger there. It's going to be squeezing down because you've only got daylight between the finger there and the palm, so you haven't got much grip pressure, so you're squeezing for dear life. That's going to put tension in both your arms, both your shoulders, forearms, wrists. It's all very tight and very stiff. You can't reach with the club with any sort of fluid motion. You can't get any speed. If you're going to throw a ball, you'll be nice and relaxed and you want speed. Yeah, if you're tight and tense and big strong guy anyway, if you've got a lot of muscle tension, your speed's taken away. Okay, so grip position was 1. Cross that finger there in the left hand. Take these sort of 2 knuckles you should be able to see, okay? And grip pressure, okay? If you're loose, it's a lot easier to do it, okay? Then posture, we said was probably the main thing, I suppose. Your posture was quite upright, okay? Which again kind of coincide with the hands in that position on the club here now, up in your lifeline more. I mean, that club's almost in line with your forearm there, sort of saying the club sort of comes up here underneath that thumb position there, okay? So very sort of upright position, which means reaching the ground now is quite tricky. So when you come to the golf ball now, as you swing through, there's a bit of a drop to try and reach the ground as you come into the golf ball. It's all quite tucked up and looks very sort of, like say, you can't see tension, but it looks quite stiff and tight, yeah? This one on the right hand side now, you can see a much better position. What we're looking for, again, obviously straight back, and roughly speaking, about a 90-degree angle, which I wouldn't say you're far away from, to be fair there. I wouldn't go any more to start with, because that already feels strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, to go even further, you're going to fall over. Yeah. So where you are there, kind of, for me, ticks enough boxes. Okay, right, you can reach the ground, okay? As we swing back now, because your arms are not looser, okay, reaching the ground, the swing now looks a lot more fluid to the golf ball, rather than that tension. We can reach the middle of the golf ball with the middle of the club, ball they can then sort of send up, and you can see the ball now striking the middle part of the screen there with a pretty good strike there. Yeah, it was a good shot. Now obviously in time, other things we look at is obviously the lower half movement to get a bit more speed, a bit more balance, okay, and a bit more rotation with the body, but ultimately the first thing we try and do with any golfer is, number 1, can hit the golf ball? Yeah, you can. Can you get the ball up in the air? At the moment you are sort of not 50-50, but you struggle to get the ball up in on a regular basis because of the posture being quite upright. You just couldn't reach the bottom of the golf ball. If you can't reach the bottom of the golf ball, you can't get the ball up in the air. Okay, so now we're achieving the ball up in the air, then we can start looking at how far you can hit it, get some distance, get some speed with the swing to gain some distance. Then we can sort of focus on direction, and then the sort of final stage, which you kind of keep repeating back over and over again as you progress, because the distance will get further, is can you learn to hit the ball the right distance? So yes, hit the ball further, can we hit a 7-9, 120 yards, but then can you hit a shot 43 yards, or 67 yards, or 80 yards, or 100. So you know how, changing clubs, changing swings, and changing all the different movements around that. And that's like club head control and a bit of more distance control. First and foremost, get the ball up in the air, and then we learn a bit of distance, okay, from that. Being looser and a better grip will help create some speed, okay? So we can get that grip in the fingers, get nice and loose, nice and relaxed. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to create those positions and, hit the ball a bit higher like that last one was there up on the screen. That makes sense, yeah? Understand all the colours? So grip position, left hand, left fingers, okay? Grip pressure, now you're gripping it better, you don't need to squeeze it so tight, and work on that posture. I would say literally get yourself in the mirror if you can and sort of just look where your spine is, okay? It's more pelvis tilt we're looking for, okay? Your hip line's kind of quite level there and sort of head push quite down, okay? And if your hips are level, these shoulders are too far from the golf ball, so you're just going to top it. Okay, makes sense?
Yeah, brilliant.
Good man, well done, mate.